Okay, this question is from DeWolf Hunter. You want to improve speed and stamina. The first thing you want to check out is the book. Since you're already spending a lot of time weightlifting, if you check out the book Underground Secrets to Faster Running by Barry Ross, it's going to allow you to shift your current pull-push leg routine, and it's going to help you shift it slightly now, where now you can start to optimize for sprinting. It's going to help you become faster. The second thing you want to check out, or without waiting for that book to come, is there's an ab exercise from that book. It's called the torture twist. You can actually start doing that as soon as you don't need any equipment, right? There's multiple variations. Some uses gym equipments, so there's multiple variations. You want to learn all the variations so that you could do it at home, you could do it at the gym, you could do it at the park, right? And you could start using, right? You can adapt to whatever tools that you have at your disposal. In terms of stamina, one of the most effective ways to improve stamina is to learn how you breathe, because if you learn how to breathe more efficiently, then you'll have more energy because most people breathe ineffectively using a lot of energy. So if you just make a tiny shift, you got to check out the video How to Breathe by Dr. Vranich, Vranich. That's a TED Talk. The third way that you can both improve stamina and speed, you want to learn how to make an RMT rope. And then with the RMT rope, you want to learn how to do the alternating underhand sneak. This is a rope flow pattern by David Weck. It teaches perfect running mechanics. It improves timing, balance, rhythm. RMT ropes, they're portable, they're lightweight. You could make it at a local hardware store for less than $10. You want your RMT rope to be a little bit longer than you are taller, and you want a softer rope so it doesn't chew up your hands. But basically, you just swing it. And why this is so simple yet highly effective is because the body's connected from fingers to toes, and your body has a rhythm, right? There's a rhythm. You have a heartbeat. There's a rhythm to the game, and there's a rhythm to life. So when you start tapping into your body's ability to keep a rhythm with the rope, you're going to start to synchronize your timing and your rhythm and your movement. So you're going to be able to utilize your body more effectively on the field. You're going to become a better juggler. You're going to become more explosive. Everything on the field will improve, right? I noticed immediately I started improving my juggling, and that led me to become a better passer, a better shooter, a better dribbler. So it's almost limitless, the benefits that are going to come. You just got to make an RMT rope that's a quick YouTube search, Google search, and then you want to learn the alternating underhand sneak. David Weck says if you could only learn one rope flow pattern, that would be it. So check that out. Another thing I'm reading, you're kind of talking about how you consider yourself maybe not the most technical compared to your teammates, but you say you could be the strongest compared to your teammates. I think you should start to focus on raising the level of your training from who you were. You got to lift your training today compared to who you were yesterday. If you compare yourself to your teammates, that's almost comparing yourself to who you were yesterday is going to be a more effective benchmark, because if you raise your training level and your training becomes so smart that now you're training smarter than everyone on your team, it's you want to focus on your personal development, because that's the thing that really matters. And to use your teammates as measurements, it's the first thing that comes to mind, but it's not the most important, because right, your teammates will always change. That's why you want to spend, you want to improve within yourself consistently. So one strategy is, if you don't start, anytime you're on the bench at a game, you could be using that time to be juggling, right? Not all the best jugglers are the best players, but all the best players are always the best jugglers. So you got to utilize that time effectively. The second super powerful training tool that most people don't use is a kick trainer. All the youth teams from AC Milan, Ajax, Sevilla, right? All these multi-million dollar clubs use kick trainers to help their youth teams develop timing, rhythm, coordination, first touch, both their feet, improving their striking abilities. So if you're not using a kick trainer already, you could make that yourself with a size 1 ball, with a dog toy even, and some rope, or just buy one. The cheapest one online is an SKLZ kick trainer, and that's going to allow you to cram months of training into days or weeks. So if you buy that now, you could get 1,000 touches in 10 to 15 minutes, at the park, right? That's more than not a lot of kids are getting 1,000 plus touches a day. So just using a kick trainer while you're watching TV, you could bring it to school. Anytime you're walking, you could be using a kick trainer. I bring mine when we go to walk the dog. You're just getting thousands and thousands of touches. You're not even thinking about it, right? It's effortless. You think you're not the most technical. Let's give you one more. Using different size balls is going to significantly elevate your training, because the sharper your touch, right, the more dangerous you are on the field. You want to alternate between a light ball, like a tennis ball, and a heavier ball. My buddy recommended a 2.2 pound medicine ball. And if you start to pair those things together, light and a heavy, the light ball is going to improve your precision. The heavier ball is going to improve your power. So when those things come together, right, you start showing up to practice a little bit earlier, like 5 to 10 minutes earlier, and just start to get into a nice rhythm. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Breathing, nice and easy. Your touch is just going to go, your first touch is going to go through the roof, and you're going to I think you're going to not only raise your own playing level, but the level of the whole team, right? So don't worry about, everyone else. You got to focus on yourself. Do these fundamental things, right? How to breathe. And if you said you want to get faster, right? You got to read the book, Underground Secrets to Running Faster, or to Faster Running. It's a little expensive, but it's extremely worth it if you want to, if you want to take action and see some changes in your life. Then you have the RMT rope, which you want to learn the alternating underhand sneak, and then the SKLZ kick trainer to improve that first touch and both your feet, timing your rhythm, and lastly, tennis ball, and then the 2.2 pound medicine ball. That's also from Amazon. That medicine ball's $30. Kick trainer, 20. I think they're pricing it at $29 now, so that's $60 right there. RMT rope, that's $10. Underground Secrets to Running Faster, you could get the digital version. Maybe that's $15, call it. And that's it, right? Like for $85, these tools will get you a full ride. I mean, I don't know that, but there's not a lot of people putting these simple tools together in an efficient way. So they're like, the RMT rope, it's, for $10, that's like a lifetime gym membership. It'll completely change your life. I've been playing soccer for 27 years, and I've taken my game, the trajectory of my training has completely changed because of that RMT rope, and also learning how to breathe with Dr. Vranich, right? Like just those two things alone, man. And the kick trainer, you throw that in there in the mix and you start juggling heavier balls and lighter balls, your training level is going to rise significantly. So even any one of these things is going to elevate your training. So, you don't got to buy all of them, but start with one. Start with the free one, how to breathe. And then, once you see some success with that, you could say, okay, Andrew might know what he's talking about. And then, you try some of the others. and then you see where that takes you. So don't believe me. You got to test it for yourself. So I hope this helps, and reach out with any questions. All right. Thank you.